Hello, this is Julie. I just thought I'd come on and do a quick video and show you some of the things that I found on my birthday thrifting road trip. We decided to take a day away. We just spent an overnight. With all that's been going on with our families, we just needed to get away for a little while, even though with cell phones and easily availability of sending text messages, we didn't really get away, but it was nice. So I had donated a lot of boxes from my mom's move and got coupons at both Goodwill and Savers, so I saved those up to use on my trip, and we just went maybe 2 hours west of us to explore that part of the state. And so this item that you're looking at, it kind of looks like a headless Mickey, and it's a cup with spoon and lid, and I'm not sure when this was actually made, and it retailed for $9.99 at the time, but they are going for about $25 new in package. It looked perfect, so Disney is a good thing to look for. And then I went to a thrift store, and there weren't any sales or 50% off certain color tags, and I was so sad because even at a thrift store I want to get a good deal. But I think I did pretty well on the items that I got. I didn't buy a whole lot as I would routinely do at thrift stores. I was trying to be particular. But this, I like to sell wallpaper border, and this particular style has done real well for me. It's the Cross Silk Classic. This is the Chambord Cassius, C-A-S-S-I-S, but it's this beautiful plum rose scrolly border. I have sold this for about $20 before. Right now there is one seller on eBay that's selling them for $25 plus shipping, so I'm hoping to get similar results from that. And then the old vintage sheets. This sheet set was in essentially perfect condition, and just the nice soft vintage sheets and bright yellow flowers. I just thought that would be a nice pickup. Can you see Pooh, Tigger, and Piglet? So I found, this is a pillow sham, and I found new in the package duvet cover and sheet set. And from what I can find out, there aren't many of these. One seller put rare, so I don't know if they're rare or not, but got those. New in the package is always good. I got some Pottery Barn Kids. I am currently selling some airplane themed bedding sets, so I thought maybe I could combine this with the set to make it more sellable, or just sell it on its own. I found some Ralph Lauren. This is a shower curtain, kind of a tropical type theme. Couldn't find any of them, but all their shower curtains seem to go for a good price. I got the Ralph Lauren Polo Bear themed sheet. These aren't going as high as they used to, but I've never sold one, so I just, as a seller of linen, I just had to get it and try to sell it. So hopefully that will do well. Also, I can't remember the name of this pattern, but this is Ralph Lauren, and it's a duvet cover, and this should do quite well. Then I have Waverly. This pattern is called Harbor Square, and I have sold drapery, the valances and the curtain panels of this pattern for good money. So I think the shower curtain, right now there aren't any listed. They routinely go for about $50. This is Laura Ashley Pink Floral Patchwork Shams. Laura Ashley, good combination. I expect that that should do well. I got this new in the package, Waterford linen. It's a beautiful embossed type pattern to the tablecloth, so I think that will be a nice sell. Here is more Waverly, kind of a, I think that's a tiger lily, and I haven't seen this pattern before, so I just do a little research. And there are sites that talk about different designer brands and their names of their different patterns. As I've said before, if you can have a pattern name, that can mean the difference between a very good sale and a mediocre to no sale, because people are looking for certain patterns. Here's some more Waverly new in the package with the name. These are not as good a quality, the new ones, as the older ones. I mean, as far as the fabric isn't as thick and sturdy, but they still are good quality. And then I have some craft items. The die cuts, quick cuts, I think they were bought out by Lifestyle Crafts. I'm not sure where the company is now, but this is the new in package binder for the small little dies. And then I found another pink binder. Now they had put $3, and I think these retailed for about $25. You know, it's a zip around. I don't have it unzipped, but inside were several dies. There was one set of alphabet dies that I probably could get $50 for. So I don't think this person that priced this item knew what was inside. Much more valuable than the binder itself. And then some people like to get jewelry jars, which there were some jewelry jars at this particular place, but for $30, and I don't know that much about jewelry, I passed on it. But I like button bags, and I saw these inside, and I'm wondering if they are not Bakelite. I mean, look at this packaging. That is just, it's great packaging, and like I said, I think they might be Bakelite, and there was just lots of wonderful, you can see through the bag, this card. I just love the graphics on old button cards. And then I found some braid. This is like a Chinese braid that sells well in my Zibbit store, TPG Crafts on Zibbit. And then some vinyl for the Cricut machine. I have a couple different colors. I have yet to use anything with the vinyl, cutting out the vinyl, but I understand it can be fun for home decor and signs and that kind of thing. And then I got some fabric. This is a Waverly fabric, and I love it that they have the name of this pattern right on the edge. Some don't have, you know, even the fabric content, and it's difficult to figure out fabric content, but this is kind of a neat grape Merlot type of fabric. And then a find, and this, it broke my heart. At this Goodwill I had run out of coupons, and I found lots of good things that I had to pay full price for. But let's see, this says Ralph Lauren Home. It's kind of dark, but it has kind of a Aztec-y southwestern type pattern. I couldn't find any of this pattern currently listed, so I'm hoping this will do well, so I didn't mind paying the price as much. I have always done very well on my Ralph Lauren fabrics. Many of them are hard to find. And then my last few items I think I will do quite well. This is a Waverly fabric Norfolk Rose, and this is a king sheet set with 2 pillowcases, and the only flaw I could find was a tiny hole in the corner of the pillowcase, which I may use some Fuse-On patch and patch that and just disclose that it was repaired. And it, at this store, it was just a, you know, kind of a, I think a faith based thrift store, and they didn't have any deals going on, and I found this and it was $19, and that's a lot for me to spend, even though I probably can make $80 on this sheet set. And then over the speaker they were talking and they said if you have military ID you get 25% off. Well, my husband was with me. He doesn't have an ID, but he had his Navy veterans cap on, so I asked the lady, we don't have an ID, but he's a vet, could we get the discount? And we got the discount. And then I saw this right away, and I have sold this blanket before. Excuse me as I climb over the sheets. And I'm going to show you the tag. And this is Hudson Bay Point blanket. And they have a website that is excellent, showing the different tags that age the blanket. And I believe this is a fairly old tag. And the lines are called points. That tells you the size of the blanket. And this is 100% wool. I did sell a green one similar for $150, probably about a year ago. And this one does have some staining, a little bit of fraying, but they still sell. So since this isn't in perfect condition, I will wait till closer to the colder weather time so that it is more desirable. And I got 25% off this price. You can't lose. So that was a wonderful find. And then this one I did not find. I probably found this about a week ago. But you look at it, doesn't seem okay. It's a nice plaid blanket. It's wool. But something told me, like I usually do, look at the tag. This is a Ralph Lauren 100% wool blanket. I have this online for I believe $239, and they often sell for around $200, so it's not in perfect condition. It had some pilling issues. I do have what do you call that little machine that takes the pills off of fabric. I did use that on the blanket, so it's not in perfect shape, but it is a wonderful blanket, and if it doesn't sell, I will enjoy using it. So those are a few of the things that I picked up. I can't even tell you how many stores I visited. Not a whole lot, but and it was fun to get away. Woke up Friday morning to snow, and today it's snowing here and overcast, but it's important to get away and have time with your spouse. So thanks for stopping by. We'll talk to you later. Bye.